Hey there, country music fans. Welcome to Rockin This Country's Stories Behind the Songs. I'm Bella, and today we're peeling back the curtain on the stories that make our favorite songs so special. Join us as we talk with artists and songwriters to uncover the inspirations, emotions, and experiences that bring their music to life. Let's dive into the heart of the music. In this special, extended episode of Rockin This Country, Stories Behind the Songs, we sit down with an artist who's a 5-time Entertainer of the Year with over 24 billion global streams and 30 #1 hits. Join us as we dive into his brand new album, Mind of a Country Boy. Welcome, LukecBryan. Luke, you've been known for creating fun party anthems that fans love, but with this new album, you're diving into more mature themes. How do you balance that transition while staying true to the energy and fun that fans expect from this album?
You know, I remember being 35, 36 years old at spring break with my spring break albums going, I am 35. It's probably time to hang this thing up. But I've always kind of leaned toward youthful fun, just fun party music. I've always made, I hadn't been just that, but I think I've kind of been put in that category, which I love and I've enjoyed. And when people come to my show, I think they come to have a great time. But this album, there's more mature type subject matters, and when I'm making it, I'm not sitting there like it's not like I have a mood board. And we have a thought team of people, it's just me cutting the stuff that gets me.
To set the mood of the album, how important was the title track, Mind of a Country Boy, in achieving that?
Mind of a Country Boy, obviously the title track of my album. When we wrote this, we wanted to put a lot of stuff in the song that's like really country stuff that you got to be a country boy to know what I'm talking about. And I think we were able to do that. There's a lot of cliche stuff that can go in a song describing country boys, but we tried to we tried to come up with some new terminology, and I think we did a pretty good job.
Your current single, Love You, Miss You, Mean It, reflects personal experiences, particularly your relationship with your wife. Can you share more about how your journey together inspired the song and how you felt when you first heard it?
Love You, Miss You, Mean It is obviously my current single that's out, and when I heard the song, it just kind of made me think about my marriage and my relationship with my wife. We kind of dated in college, it took some time off, and then we finally got back together. So this song tells the story of young love taking a little break and then circling back around and making it happen.
Country Song Came On has that honky-tonk feel that takes you back to your early days playing in small venues. Can you tell us more about how that nostalgia shaped the song and the significance of your tribute to Earl Thomas Conley in it?
Country Song Came On is like a honky-tonk gem for me. When I heard it, I was like, it brings me back to the days when I was playing a lot of honky-tonks early in my career. And the fact that I was able to put ETC, which is a nod to Earl Thomas Conley, one of my favorite artists ever, just makes me smile every time I hear it. And this song will definitely make you want to drink a draft beer.
Pair of Boots seems to capture the essence of family life and growing up in a rural setting. How does the song resonate with your own experiences raising your boys? And what drew you to it as one of the standout tracks on the album?
Pair of Boots is obviously, I got 3 boys in the house. They're tracking mud all through the house with their boots. And hey, boots are a rite of passage for certainly boys around my house. So when I heard this song and how the songwriters were able to color the pictures of what boots are in a rural country family is pretty special stuff. And I love everything about this song. One of the best written songs I've heard in a while, and so glad it's on this album.
But I Got a Beer in My Hand has that carefree, feel-good vibe that fans love. What inspired you to release this as a single, and how does it capture the spirit of having a good time?
But I Got a Beer in My Hand is obviously a single that we had out last year, and hey, it's just big old fun. When you got a beer in your hand, there's no way not to have a good time.
Luke, Kansas uses some beautiful imagery to describe love through different states and landscapes. What drew you to this unique approach to songwriting?
Kansas is certainly a love song in the way the writers were able to describe love by using Georgia and California and Colorado, and obviously, you know, doing the analogy of wheat fields in Kansas. It's just a really well done song, and I cannot wait, hopefully, to be doing this in front of a lot of people one day.
Country On celebrates unity through powerful imagery like rodeos and small-town sports. How has the crowd's reaction, especially during the Hey Hey USA moments, impacted your experience performing the song on tour?
Country On was obviously the first single off this project, and I love the patriotism in this song. I love the unity that the song creates, and from the rodeo imagery to the small town sports stuff to the Hey Hey USA. Been doing this song for a year and a half on the road, and anytime I get the crowd singing Hey Hey USA, it's pretty powerful. Watching everybody be proud to be part of this great country of ours.
Fish on the Wall has that fun, nostalgic feel, taking listeners back to those teenage years. What inspired you to capture those carefree moments, and how does the song reflect your own experiences growing up?
Fish on the Wall is just a good old fun kind of up-tempo that reflects back to what was on my brain when I was in those teenage years, my formative years. But all we were really trying to do was just, like I said, go try to catch a big fish, something that we were proud of, and brag about it to all our buddies.
Exploring the nostalgia of seeing an old flame, She Still Got It features a unique whispering vocal style. How did this song challenge you as an artist, and what do you think makes it stand out in your repertoire?
She Still Got It is a really well done song that talks about a guy in a bar seeing an old flame of his and realizing, man, this girl, she still got it. And the way they wrote the verses with the images in the verses are really, really cool. And it's one of the more, it's like a whisper kind of singing style, and it's something that I've never done. I'm not good at whispering. I'm typically the loudest person in the room. So when I had to kind of really sing this song soft, it was a learning curve for me, and it's a really tough song to sing, but I love how it turned out.
Closing Time in California introduces a new style for you, especially with the use of falsetto in the choruses. What inspired you to explore this different sound, and how do you think the emotional depth of the song connects with listeners?
Closing Time in California is a new style of song that I've never done. Obviously, using the falsetto in the choruses is I've done it on a couple things through the years, but this is a lot of people have commented on that, and just the challenges of the guy that's singing the song, trying to still be in love with a girl all the way across the country, coming home late, he's waking up. I just love the whole mood of this song, and you can really feel the hurt that the writers did a good job at just making you feel the hurt that this guy's going through.
The song For the Kids dives into the emotional complexities of marriage and parenthood. Luke, what motivated you to write such a heartfelt song, and how do you hope it resonates with couples who may find themselves in similar situations?
For the Kids is definitely one of the more emotional songs that I've ever written. I think when you hear the power of this, so many marriages out there go through different phases of their marriage, and I think anybody with a long-term marriage has woke up and they're like, yeah, the only thing that's keeping us going is these kids, and they're because kids, they don't mean to, but they demand a lot, and so sometimes the marriage gets a little pushed in the background because of the kids. So this song touches on all that, and I think at the end of the day, I hope it makes married couples kind of sit back, sit on the porch and go, hey, let's have a day for ourselves and not always be for the kids every single day.
Capturing the essence of taking a break and enjoying the simple pleasures of life in the country in Southern and Slow. How does your time in South Georgia influence the themes of this song, and what does that slower pace mean to you personally?
Southern and Slow is just, hey, it's about slowing it down from time to time, and when you're in the country, and when I go home down to my place in South Georgia, I slow it down a lot. A lot of times, I never even hit the pavement. I go to the dirt road, and I don't see pavement for like a week. And that's what Southern and Slow is all about.
I'm on a Tractor paints a vivid picture of your life on the farm. What do those moments spent on the tractor mean to you? And how do they contribute to your overall well-being and creativity as an artist?
I'm on a Tractor is just the perfect picture of me getting out there on my farm, riding around on a tractor, checking out. The cell phone service doesn't work. And the beauty of being on a tractor is you wake up and there's like a field of hay or grass, and then you get done on the tractor and you've cut the hay, you did some plowing, some tilling, and you can look back at your work and be like, hey, I just did that, and I'm on a tractor is about those moments and just kind of checking out mentally.
The final song on the album, Jesus 'Bout My Kids, explores the deep bond between faith and parenting. In what ways does this song resonate with your own experiences as a father, and what message do you hope it conveys to your fans?
Jesus 'Bout My Kids is just about teaching your kids the relationship of their faith and the relationship with Jesus, and how, gosh, I mean, you pray so much for your children's health and happiness and well-being, and make sure that they live this life and get through this life. And then, just how the songwriters were able to do the little twist to make this work is really, really special. And I think this song is going to touch a lot of people's hearts, because we've all been there. I used to talk to my kids about Jesus, and now I'm talking to Jesus about my kids. Is just a great way to state something that's so real, and I can't wait for people to enjoy this song.
We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to LukecBryan for sharing his insights and experiences about his new album, Mind of a Country Boy. Thanks for tuning in to Rockin This Country. If you enjoyed today's episode of Stories Behind the Songs and want to stay updated on the latest country music news, artist interviews, and more, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we loved creating it. If you know someone who shares a passion for country music, we encourage you to share this episode with them. Whether it's a friend, family member, or anyone who appreciates great stories and music, sharing is a wonderful way to spread the love of country. Just hit that share button and let them know about us. Together, we can grow our little community. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to spread the word. We'll catch you next time.